did not know. So now I know, and I'm very curious about this because I wanted to say, like I never had a session or so. And what would your advice be for someone like me that never tried this before?
I would say get a reading. See, the only way, believe me, I was such a skeptic most of my life, even though things were happening and my mom would tell me, oh, you've got this gift, you've got this and that. I was like, no, it's just coincidence, until I couldn't deny it anymore. And the way that I found out was I got a reading because things were happening in my house. And I was like, okay, this is telling me I need to talk. And I got a reading from a really good medium. And she, first thing, I didn't tell her anything about myself. First thing out of her mouth is, she said, you know that you're a psychic, right? I'm like, okay, I know that now. And then, later in the reading, I was asking her about a spirit that had been following me from house to house. And he brings this smell of cigarette smoke. And, this would be in the house on a mountain, all the windows closed, neighbors, you can't even see the neighbors, and nobody smoked. So when that smoke would come, I know that was here. And I would ask her, so who is that? And she said, well, it might be someone on your husband's side. And I'm like, well, if it's on my husband's side, why is he coming to me? And she goes, well, because you're a medium, honey. And I was like, I never thought that. I knew I was psychic. Never thought that. I was like, wow. She's like, you just told me you've had this spirit that's been following you. So I would suggest getting a reading, getting an evidential mediumship, and you'll understand and you'll believe, when that piece of information comes through, that you're like, okay, there's no way she could have looked this up online or anything like that.